Hello everybody, Doug here, Ellis Car Customs, where we have people saying WTF every single day. I think the votes are in. I haven't responded to everybody, but I'm catching up to you. The lion's share of people would like to see if this tailgate situation can be done. So, with that, I'll share what I'm going to do, and then I'll take you through the steps as I do it, and stop me if you think I'm crazy. So let me give you a look here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to de-skin this wagon gate. You see where if you grind along the edges of the skin, you just grind until you see the seam pop out there, and then you just got to go all the way around it, and we'll pull the skin off of there so we can get a better look at the inside and see where we want to cut, how we want to cut, and go from there. So that's the first step. I'll show you what it looks like when we get that skin off. So now we've got the skin stripped off of there. We can get a better look at the inside of this gate. I was measuring on the Nomad these braces inside that run down, and on the Nomad they're 15.5 inches when they get to where they swoop and turn. These are 15.5 inches right to where they end. So basically this bracket will work if we graft on a swooped bracket to get us to the bottom of the Nomad gate. So that's encouraging. So we'll do a little more figuring and a little more cutting and see where that gets us. I'm going to try to see if I can guess as to whether or not these hinge locations will work for the Nomad or not. But that remains to be seen at this point. We'll do a little more work and try to figure that out. Yeah, so anyway, looking at this tailgate, I got what's left of the cover plate from the Nomad gate, and just lining it up on there. It does line up with the screw holes on this gate, if I can get it with one hand here. But yeah, it does line up with the screw holes, so that's encouraging. So yeah, I think the first thing I'm going to do is make this cut along here and here, here and here, so that and cut along here, so that I can take a little section of that out and raise this up more even with this lip. Instead of having that deep cut back, it'll actually come closer to straight across like the Nomad gate. So we'll try that, see how that works. I have a feeling there's probably differences in this landing for the lift gate part of it, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'll do a little cutting and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I think we've probably scavenged as much from this wagon gate as we can. See if I can hold this, but I took that angle out of it, made it more of a 90-degree corner there, and then I brought the thing up so that it has just a small lip. We have to grind it, of course, and do a little more welding, but it's spotted into place enough where it's going to hold its shape. So the next task is to see how much of it we can graft on to the Nomad gate, because that's about as much of it as we could possibly save. And we'll move on to the next step, see what that brings us. So here we've got the Nomad tailgate, and I've cut out this rotted section here, and I saved the ends, so you can see how terrible that piece is. But it does give us some references for where things have to be. So the next step is to take this piece and fly it up on here and see what we got to do to make it fit. So I'll bring you back when I get a little closer on that. Well, I figured before I set it up on there and did a little work, I'd show you that the braces are different, but they are in the exact same place on both gates. So basically what we've got to do is where this brace ends, we've got to recreate this piece here and graft it on to the bottom of these braces and carry it down a little further. But it helps that these braces are in the same place on both gates, so we've just got to duplicate this curvy little brace here. But I figured I'd show you that before I went a little further. Alright, back to fitting that on there. So here's the first light toss of that panel on to the tailgate. I mean, we're close to where we need to be. It's following that contour there. And same thing on the other side. Obviously we have to rebuild the missing bits, but that saved us a lot of work flying this panel in, because it fixes most of the top. And you see how this lines up with those holes, so we know that that's okay. We're not sure about this yet, but we're in the ballpark. So just got a little more tweaking to do, and then as you can see where this ends here, basically we just follow this curve around with this rib, and this comes straight down, so it's kind of natural where they're gonna meet and have to curve, and that's somewhere in the neighborhood of where these brackets do their little dip. So we're creeping up on it inch by inch. So I'll do a little bit more and I'll bring you back, show you how that's going. I just wanted to show you that here at Ellis Car Customs we have the Christmas spirit. Anyway, it's the only time of the year my garage has enough light to see my way to the door. Anyway, this is basically a day's work to get to this point. These brackets here, there's enough of them left that I'm gonna use them to save the bracket or the brace. I'll just fill in the missing bits, and same thing on this one, and graft them on to the braces that are on there. So we'll take this up again tomorrow. So anyways, that's a solid day's work, just figuring that out. And we haven't even got to the hard bits. But we're making progress. I'm going to study some photos. I might even take a road trip to, because I know where there's a couple of Nomads. I could take some in-person measurements, but we'll see. But anyways, I appreciate everybody voting on the last video and giving me something to do. And I'll end it there so we don't drag on forever. There's a minority of people that would like to see longer videos, but the majority seems to like the little 10-minute or so check-ins. You know, they get to see what's going on, and then they get to go surf the web some more for something else to do. So with that, I'll let you go. Thank you for stopping by. If you like what you see and you want to join our little community, feel free to subscribe. Everyone's welcome. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, I read them all. I try to answer them all. And we'll be glad to have you if you're not already a member of our club. But till next time, take care of yourself. See ya.